Hi there! Today we're going to talk about digital marketing reporting, why it's important, and what you should involve in your digital marketing reports, and of course, how to improve the quality of your reports. With digital marketing, every activity you run, you can measure. Perhaps that's why reporting is such an essential part of digital marketing. And this is something that traditional marketing isn't really big on. Reporting provides insights into the performance and results of your digital marketing. And that's how you can make changes in real time to optimize your campaigns while they're still running. Reporting is also your way to justify decisions such as increasing or decreasing the budget or choosing your digital channels based on their performance. For small and medium-sized businesses where the resources are little, digital marketing reporting is very important. This is to make sure that your clients understand how their money is being spent, why it is being spent in that way, and what the results are. Now, there are many ways to create a digital marketing report. The most complex form is a live dashboard. This is usually used by specialized digital marketers. Simpler reports are basically presentations with tables, graphs, and screenshots that explain the data. So the second very important question is, what should you include in a digital marketing report? And the first thing you should include is, of course, the KPIs, the numbers, and the metrics. Now, the KPIs or the numbers you choose to show depends a lot on the channels you're using because every channel has its own metrics and KPIs. Social media marketing has the impressions, the reach, the number of views. If you're sharing videos, you also have the engagement rate or the number of messages or inquiries that you receive on the page. SEO, on the other hand, focuses on the number of traffic, the dwell time or the time that a visitor spends on the page, the number of sessions that you got, or the number of organic leads. And if email marketing is part of the digital marketing activities that you're running, then your report will focus on the open rate of your emails, the click-through rate, or the number of unsubscribes that you got and why you got them. Of course, for those who are running pay-per-click campaigns, reporting is a major part of their job. So PPC ads or the reports that focus on PPC have metrics such as the click-through rate, ad impressions or views, conversion rate if there's a sale attached to it, or the number of leads if the goal of that campaign is to generate leads, also maybe the cost per lead, and so on and so forth. The second thing you should include in your reports is comparisons. Now, comparisons are a great way to set a benchmark. So you see, without a context or a benchmark, numbers are just numbers. They don't mean anything and they don't tell you what's positive or negative, what kind of progress are you achieving, and that's why you must include month-on-month comparisons maybe, or year-on-year comparisons if this kind of data is available to you, and this is to give context or meaning to the numbers you're sharing. The last thing you should pay attention to when you're creating a report is the clarity and adding definitions. So you surely don't expect that every person going through your digital marketing report is a digital marketing expert. And that's why your report should clarify what every metric means. And you should also try as much as you can to avoid jargon and acronyms, which digital marketing is not in short supply of. Now, while those acronyms are great to facilitate the communication between specialists, clients or those who are not familiar with these acronyms find it very hard to understand that, and that's why you should avoid them. So now that you know what you need to include in your digital marketing report, how can you improve the quality of those reports? The quality of your digital marketing reports depends not on the data you display, because any digital marketer can extract data and add it to a report. So the quality here relies on the insights that you can learn from this data. So questions like, what does this data tell you about the audience, the content, or the approach that you're using? What do we learn from this about the offering that we're having, the price, or other business aspects that we need to consider in order to grow our business? The second thing is the recommendations or the decisions that you think should be the way forward after seeing this data. So what kind of industry knowledge or expert input that you can bring to the table? How will you use this data to move forward or to avoid mistakes? What do you actually want the client client to do with this data? Do you want them to like ignore that channel? Maybe you should increase that budget or take a different approach to their lead generation, come up with a new lead magnet. There are so many things or tactics that you can use to improve your digital performance, and you should bring that to the table. You should add that to your report. Other than the insights and the recommendations, data visualization is also a great way to improve the quality of your report, the way you present your data. So you know that numbers are confusing to many, especially if it's a long report where you have to go through a lot of numbers, a lot of KPIs. People are confused by that, and that's why you want to improve the clarity of your data. So you should use engaging elements to make the process of going through a report easy, and try to answer every question that the reader may have while going through the report. Those are the things that truly differentiate a good digital marketing report. Now, thank you very much for watching that video, and if you have any questions about reporting or how to create good quality reports, feel free to drop us a question in the comments and we'll get back to you.